Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hayley and today we have a very exciting video. I am doing an Empties collab with several of my friends here on YouTube. And so what we're doing is we're all filming an Empties video, just things that we've used up over the last few months, and then we're all filming a video and promoting each other's channels. So down below in my description box, you're gonna find links to everyone else's videos so that you can go check them out. And hopefully if you were sent here by one of those other gals, then you'll decide to stick around for more content from me. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started into my empties. I don't have that much. I'm trying to kind of do a low buy type of situation this year. So I kind of just have a plethora of different things, household items. I have a food item, I have some makeup, yeah, just some basic stuff here that I've used up, that I keep repurchasing on my own. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing is this Real Techniques package. It came with two of the Real Techniques, if I could speak, the Real Techniques orange face sponges. They're kind of like the beauty blenders. These are, I almost dropped it. These are my favorite. I usually try and get them in the 2-packs because it's more cost effective. But I used to buy the beauty blenders a long time ago because I thought they were the only sponge that worked. But these ones work just the same. I don't have any issues with it. I still have an old beauty blender rolling around and I'll grab it once in a while, but these things are like $5 each and they work just fine. So if you're in the market for a beauty sponge and you've never tried this one, definitely give it a shot. I'll just stick on the track with makeup. These two kind of go hand in hand. So the first one is this CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation in the color 105. It's probably backwards for you guys, but this is the color Classic Ivory, which is the lightest shade that they have in this foundation. And you can't buy it in stores. At least I can't find it anywhere in Colorado that I've been. So I order it on Amazon. It's $5 and it's a little too dark for me in the winter time. So what I do is I combine it with this Physicians Formula. It's called the Healthy Foundation. It has an SPF 20 brightening complex and it's for all skin types. And this is in the color LC1. It says it on the lid there. But yeah, so what I do is I mix this and this together. This one is just like a squeezy tube. And then this one is a doe foot applicator. So I'll just put a couple of lines on my face and a couple of dots at this, and that's what I use for foundation. If the lighting's changing, I'm sitting right in front of my kitchen window, so sorry about that, but we're not fancy here. So yeah, this is my favorite foundation combo. I've been using it for a little over a year. It never looks cakey ever. It lasts as long as I need it to. I'm never really sold on those foundations that say they're gonna last 24 hours because who wears their makeup that long? But yeah, I can build it up. I can just do a light face, and it hasn't broken me out. So if you're in the market for foundation, this one's still sold in stores. It's pretty popular. This one you have to get on Amazon, but I haven't had any issues with it. So yeah, on to the next. Next is this Maybelline Fit Me powder. It's in the shade 110 Porcelain, which is actually too light for me, but I used it anyway. And as you can see, I have pretty much gone through absolutely everything in there. But this was a great pressed powder. I used it with those other two liquid foundations just to set everything, and it worked great. I would buy it again. Right now I have one that I'm already using, so whenever I'm done with that one, I'll move on, and I'll probably be repurchasing that Maybelline one. The next thing that I have is this Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And I do technically still have some left. I've just hit pan really bad, but it is completely dried out. According to the little expiration of 12 months, I don't know if you can, yeah, you guys can't see that, but it expired after 12 months, and I've had it for probably 3 years. But my rule of thumb with makeup is if it doesn't, for like lipstick, if it doesn't taste bad, if it doesn't smell bad, if it's not causing me skin issues, then I'm gonna keep using it, because I think part of it is just kind of, I mean, I'm sure that makeup items do expire, but I think it's a gimmick on makeup brands. I mean, they want you to buy new stuff all the time, so they're gonna say that it expires quicker. Anyway, this is a really good bronzer for lighter skin tones. It is super expensive. Right now I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer for like $5, and it works the exact same as this, and this is like $30. So yeah, I don't plan on repurchasing this, but it was really nice, and it smells like chocolate. I mean, even after its expiration, it still smells like chocolate. But I guess if you're in the market for something fancy, then you could buy this. Especially if you have lighter skin tones, this is something you could check out. The next makeup item is this Tarte Shape Tape. I am completely out of it. I mean, I am completely out of it. This is my favorite concealer. I haven't found one that beats this, to be honest. Right now I think I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I don't like it. I'm only using it because I'm trying to not buy another one of these until I use up that one. But I might cave. I know that this is pricey, but if you have dark circles under your eyes, or you have a pimple or blemish that you need to cover up, this is where it's at. I have it in the shade Fair Neutral. I think this is the lightest shade, if not the second to lightest, but it's the best, for real. It's the best. My next empties are two mascaras. These are my favorite mascaras. So this one is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I have used this guy for years. Not this specific tube, but this brand for years. It's just really nice. I have tried the drugstore version. I think it's like a L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and it's very comparable to this. I just have other mascaras that I'm using right now. Otherwise, I might repurchase this, but the L'Oreal one from Walmart does just the same thing. But this is really good. It adds volume and length to my lashes. I don't have horrible lashes, but I also don't have great ones. So, yeah, this is nice. It's just really pricey. So if you're somebody that has a lot of extra cash laying around for a fancy mascara, pick it up. If not, just go to Walmart. This next one is this Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. And, oh, I didn't even think to show you the wand on this, which is pretty much why, oh gosh, my phone is gonna die. It has 20%, sorry. That's why I like this mascara so much, is because of the wand. So it doesn't have the plastic bristles, which I really like. So you can kind of really get in there without being afraid that you're gonna poke your eye out. And then this one, the Maybelline Lash Sensational, it does have plastic bristles. So I feel like, or rubber, or whatever they are, I feel like the mascaras with just the regular like hair type bristles, they add more volume easier, and then the ones with the rubbery plastic type brushes kind of give you more length. So I always usually use 2 mascaras every day. I use one that's kind of like this that adds the volume, and then one that's like this that kind of fans everything out. This one's super affordable, so if you haven't tried this one, definitely do. It's a good one to have around. The last makeup item I have is this NYX. It's kind of like an eyebrow, it's a tinted brow mascara, to be spot on with the name. The color that I have is chocolate. So what it is it's basically just like a mini mascara wand, and you just kind of brush it through your brows. I used to fill in my brows with the, I don't know how to pronounce it, Anastasia, whatever, brow whiz pencil thing. And then I just got too lazy because I get ready in like 10 minutes now. I used to have a little vanity. I would sit down and do my makeup every day. It would take me 30 to 45 minutes because I do these fancy eye looks and fill in my brows and make them look perfect, and eyeliner every day, and it just got exhausting. So we moved into this house about a year ago, and we kind of decluttered a lot. So now I keep all my makeup on a shelf in my closet, and that's where I have my mirror, and that's where I do my makeup every day. I do it standing up. I just kind of throw everything on in about 10 minutes, and that's it. So anyway, that's what kind of prompted me to getting more of a brow mascara rather than filling them in, because it's a lot quicker. This is about $6. I get it at Ulta because my Walmart doesn't sell NYX yet. I'm sure that they will. If you hear whining, I have 3 dogs that need to go outside. I just got home from work, so I'm trying to film this quick before my husband gets home and the rest of our day starts. But this is good. Try it out. They have lots of different shades. And it's natural, and my eyebrows don't get crusty ever. I always hate it when I see people's brows and they look like crusty and hard, like you put hairspray in them, but that NYX stuff doesn't do that. The last, I guess, makeup preparation item is this Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I've had this literally sitting in my drawer forever, and I'm glad that we're doing this empty so I can finally throw it away. But it's like it has a coconut water, it's silicone free, it's kind of like a lotion for your face, it's a primer, it has a pump, which is nice, but this stuff is freaking expensive, and it does work really good as a primer for my skin type, but it's too expensive. I literally use a baby lotion as a primer now, and it does fine. Next, I guess we'll move into something that's not makeup or beauty related at all, which are wax melts. I think someone else that's doing this collab with me, Cristin, her video will be linked down below for sure, but she loves wax melts about as much as I do. I don't really burn candles. She has like a whole story time on why she doesn't burn candles, which totally freaks me out. But anyway, candles can start fires really easily. Let's just say that. But anyway, I love wax melts. I have one behind me. I have one at work. I have one in my bedroom. And none of the ones here that I used up are my favorites. But I have this apple country living. It's called Fresh Air and Orchard Apples. This has a very strong green apple scent. If you like the scent of green apples, get this. If you aren't a fan of green apples, don't get it. I changed it out pretty quick. I tried to get through this pretty quick because I didn't like it. The next is pumpkin spice. This one is very strong. You only need 1 cube and it'll last a few days. Usually I use I will put in 1 cube, let it melt for a whole day. The next day I'll kind of freshen it up with another cube, and then I'll just keep adding until the whole thing is gone basically. But this is very strong and it lasts a long time. So if you have anybody that's sensitive to smells or anything, I would use something a little softer than this, but this has a great fall scent. Next is this strawberry patch. This is very fresh and fruity, but it's very artificial for strawberries. It doesn't smell like, for example, this green apple scent, it smells like green apples. This strawberry it's just very artificial. I didn't like it at all. In fact, I threw 3 cubes away. Yeah, I didn't like this one just because it was too artificial. This one is called Holiday Cookies. It was a little bit softer of a scent, wasn't too overwhelming, still lasted a great amount of time. Almost, I think all of these were around $2 each, which isn't that bad. So basically I spend about $2 a week in wax melts. So that isn't that bad to me. None of these were my favorite scents, but if I had to pick, it would be between these two. I just love the fall scents. I wish I could melt them all year long. Next is a toothpaste. So this is the Sensodyne Fresh Mint toothpaste. I personally hate this toothpaste. I don't have sensitive teeth. My husband gets it because he likes it, but my mouth does not feel fresh after I use this. I have to use mouthwash every single time because my mouth just feels like I haven't brushed my teeth. So my husband will continue to repurchase this. I will go back to Crest or Colgate or whatever's on sale. But my husband has sensitive teeth and he says that this works really well for that. So if you're in the market for a sensitive toothpaste, buy this. I'm sure they have a generic brand that isn't as expensive because this is $4 or $5 for this tiny little tube. But yeah, check it out if you're in the market for something like that. Next, I literally just took this out of my shower right before I filmed this, so it's still dripping wet. This is the St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. It has a level of exfoliation, and this one is in this side, which is the deep exfoliation. I use this about 3 times a week. It really just helps get any dead skin off my face. I'll use it on my elbows or knees if they're ever feeling kind of rough and gross. But yeah, I really like this. It sometimes helps get extra makeup off just in case I forgot any with a makeup wipe. But yeah, my husband and I both use this. It's really nice. Typically we get the Equate brand, which is from Walmart. But they were having a sale at Target one day for these, so we went ahead and picked it up. Next is Static Guard. This is my holy grail product of life, literally. I work in an industry where I have to dress up every single day for work, and I don't iron my clothes unless I absolutely have to, and a lot of my shirts are the type of fabric where they get very clingy. I wear a tank top under almost everything, and this really helps. This keeps dog hair, cat hair. I don't have cats, but just so you get the point. It keeps, I have 3 dogs, so it keeps the dog hair off. It keeps the shirts from clinging and getting all staticky. Yeah, this stuff is just perfect. It's like $4 or $5 a can, but it's the best. If you work in an industry where you have to dress up and a lot of your shirts are kind of that fancier material where they get really clingy and staticky, get some of this stuff. Next is something that doesn't look like it's out, but it is because it won't come out of the freaking pump and I'm too lazy to scrape it out. This is the Soap and Glory brand. It's called the Righteous Butter, like body lotion. It smells really stinking good. It's really stinking expensive. Go buy regular lotion. Unless you have a coupon or something for this crap, because it's expensive. And like, how dumb is it that the pump doesn't go all the way to the end? Why? Anyway, I'm too lazy to get it out. This stuff smells really good. I liked it. It worked really well. But I will never purchase this again unless it's just in like a regular squeezy tube. We're down to the last item, guys. And it's not beauty related. And it's not skincare related. And it's not a wax melt. But it is food! These are my favorite crackers. They're called Chicken and a Biscuit. And they're so good. I'm trying to eat healthier, and these are not healthy, so I can't eat them anymore. But I can still smell them from inside the box, even though it's empty. But these are so good. If you have access to these at any of your grocery stores, I can get them at Walmart, Safeway, King Soopers, which is like the same as Kroger, I think. Anyway. If you can find these or something like these, get them. They're so good. And then let me know if you like them because they are so good. But that is all I have for you guys today. That's all my empties. I'm sorry this video was so long. I kind of rambled, but yeah. If you came from one of the other girls' channels because they sent you my way, thank you so much for stopping by. If you made it through the entire video, comment an emoji of your favorite fruit. Mine's a pineapple. But anyway, thank you for sticking around. Thanks for coming to my video. If you were sent from somebody else, I really appreciate the support. I hope you'll decide to stick around. And if you're coming from my page because you're already here, thank you so much. Please, please check out the other girls' videos. All of them will be linked down below so you can click on them and give them some support as well. I'm sure they all have great products to show you guys that they've used up over the last few months. We're kind of a tight little community here, us smaller YouTubers, but I'm lucky to have the friends that I do in this community, and I appreciate all of your support. So thank you for stopping by. I hope you'll decide to stick around by hitting that subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.